Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I am a full-time trader and also a mentor in the crypto and Forex market. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin. We're going to go over the bull and the bear scenarios. I have opened a free Discord. The link is in the description below. Also, the sale on the course is almost over. At the end of April, it will go back to regular price, so take advantage of that. All right, so let's talk about the bull scenario first with Bitcoin. The bull scenario is very, very simple. Absolutely cannot break market structure, which would be this correction. Now, I don't even want to see it come that deep. I would like to see this line in the sand be this little correction here. I would like to see it hold this top of this channel. But if it's going to come deeper, I would like to see this little correction hold around 52,000. Now, complete invalidation is this low of this being a nest of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, the nest would be the better scenario if Bitcoin was to come deep, because if this area is a wave 1, 2, that this is a 3 and a 4, a wave 4 can absolutely not come into your 1 and your 2. So that means Bitcoin cannot even touch the top of 49,200, this wick right here. If it does, that would invalidate a wave 3 and 4. Now, which wave it is in is a big debate. None of that really matters. What matters the most is that this correction holds, preferably this channel. We'll talk about this a little in depth when we get into this correction here. Now, if Bitcoin can hold this channel, push to the upside, this becomes our new market structure break. At that point, this correction cannot be broken. If it corrects again and pushes to the upside, this becomes our new market structure break. When you are in a bull run, the prior corrections cannot be broken. Those are the invalidation points. Also, let's talk about the right look. If this is a nest of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, the right look would be holding this channel, worst case coming down into this correction. If Bitcoin was to come deeper, break this channel, and come all the way down into the top of this correction, that is not the right look. As you get higher, lower in degrees, going up in an S, each correction should be smaller, not bigger. It's common sense that this is a higher degree than this 1 and 2, so this correction and wave 1 should be smaller. Coming this deep would not have the right look. So with that being said, that leads us into the bear scenario. Okay, breaking this correction would automatically lead into the bear scenario. Bear scenario is that Bitcoin has created an A, a B, and a C wave. This leads into a higher degree B wave. This is what we call the expanded B pocket. Coming into these extensions here, creating a B wave. This would be an A, and we would be going to the downside in a C wave. Now the question is, can Bitcoin, if this is the case, hold a higher low and protect its A wave? If it does, that would be a very bullish correction. Now I know that no one wants this bear scenario, but going sideways like this, making a higher low, is very bullish. This would be correcting Bitcoin's entire run. We would call this whole thing a wave 1, and this would be a wave 2. The next wave to come would be the biggest wave 3 we've ever seen. So if this happens, It is not all that bad. Now, the only thing a little worse is that it doesn't protect its A wave and it comes deeper into an expanded flat, coming back down into this area. We'll worry about that when this is confirmed. And it's absolutely not confirmed until this correction is broken. Now, one thing that is still on the table is that if Bitcoin holds and pushes to the upside, we still have another extension up here that could still put in that B wave. How will we know it's happening? It will dump in the same amount of time or less that it took to make this wave, and it will come through this correction, which would be our new invalidation point. Right, so let's take a look at this correction and talk about the options that are on the table. The first option is that it's a leading diagonal. That would be that this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is going to happen, it must hold this trend line. And then we would see a pop to the upside, a retracement that would get stuck approximately in the golden zone. This would lead to a C wave to the downside. It would be scary. It would most likely come down into this lower correction. Now, at this point, we would have to see what Bitcoin does. Does it V-shape recovery and take itself right out of here? That is what we would need to see. If it were to put a connector here, that would be very bearish. What we need Bitcoin to do is turn this correction into a WXY, where this wave to the downside was a W, this wave to the upside was an X, and currently it's giving this leg a partner to make a Y wave. We need Bitcoin to hold this correction. This would be the line in the sand at this 0.5 retracement and this 1.618 extension. A Y wave should not take out the 1.618 extension. Now, if it was to hold the trend line and this 1-to-1 extension, this can still be a Y wave and not a diagonal. And this is where Bitcoin will have its chance to go bullish. So the best scenario for Bitcoin right now is to hold this 1-to-1 or this 1.236. Give this leg its partner, finish it up, and then V-shape recovery and reclaim this point of breakdown. Now, not to scare everyone, if it was to come down into this area, we would still hold on to the bullish scenario until this low is broken. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Think about the Discord and the course, and I will see you in the next one.